Okay, well, my experience at Healor started back in 2018. When I came to Healor, I had already had a really serious bout with what they call eosinophilia, which we didn't know what it was at the time. I was seeing one of the nurse practitioners here who sent me in for testing, and after having had 7 hospital visits and 4 intubations, the testing that nurse practitioner Tran at the time had done for me, we discovered that I was eosinophilic, and that's something which affects your white blood cells. And how that all happened was I was living in a home here that was infected with a fungus called Penicillium aspergillus, which almost killed me. And from that, we went on to learning the proper medications that would actually treat it. You see Fursenera on TV and that's what kind of keeps that in check. And it had been a very long bout during that time of just, I wasn't able to walk across the room without having to sit down because I couldn't breathe. So the tax that it put on somebody who was fairly active, really, it was pretty bad. So recovering, I recovered somewhat from that and kind of went right into my boyfriend, who here at the office, we found out that he had some very serious health issues with his heart. So that in turn put another very heavy stress on my life and handling with that and taking care of that. And fortunately, his nurse practitioner here, Mia, who has been taking care of him as well as me myself, has gotten him through all of that. And I just decided that this year it was time for me to take a look at myself and why I was just feeling as miserable and not motivated and overweight as I had been. I've struggled with overweightness all my life, binging, never purging, but always binging, and eating whatever problem, anxiety, or stress I had. So I had come to a point where I just needed to get that stopped. At 65 years old, I just felt that there's 2 roads you could travel. You could travel the road to being a healthy, fit, older woman along the timeline, or you could travel the road of being a overweight woman with bad health. So I decided that this is kind of the final chance that I'm going to be able to do this, to readjust everything. So Mia ordered a myriad of blood work for me. And after looking at the blood work, we saw that we had quite a bit of work that had to be done along with adjusting my diet. And she has been a really amazing support as far as prescribing, adjusting prescriptions, and being supportive of things that I might read outside and bring into the whole fray, because it's not only a matter of adjusting my hormones, adjusting my sugar levels, and also controlling what I'm putting in to make this container a great new thing. And it's been the beginning of a really good journey. And the journey's been going on now with this for about 5 weeks, and I've seen, with the help from Mia and the support on the medical side, along with my dedicating myself to exercising and being really conscious about what I'm putting into my body, I've achieved in the 5 weeks a 13-pound weight loss, which is a pretty solid. It's not a swinging weight loss. And I just know it's a doable situation. And I think it's a matter of giving up everything that plagues you and letting it go and taking the hands of those who are willing to support you and support yourself, and just step down that path, and you'll be surprised of how you can make the change in your life that you really need to make. And Healor has been an amazing support for me in that path.